What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hopefully y'all having a good day, man. Damn, that made me dizzy. Hopefully y'all had a good day, man. And in the comment section, I'm gonna leave my email. That's for anybody who want mentorship, consultations, and just for guys that feel lost in life. You need advice on anything in life. Just send me an email, man, and I will appreciate that. So today we're gonna talk about men being lost. And this message is basically for lost men. So like if you're on my page and you feel like you got the answers, you perfect, this not really for you. If you feel like you made to where you want to make it, nah, this for lost men. Men who are addicted to porn, sex, paying for sex, all kind of stuff. Drugs, you can't keep a job, you can't, man, this for lost men. Because a lot of people don't talk to lost men. They talk to, they talk to women, they talk to kids. But when it comes to men that's lost, who talk to them? You feel me? Who talk to them? And the first thing I learned, bro, because I'm on this journey too. The first thing I learned is foundation. You gotta have that foundation first. You can try to do anything in this world. You can try to do anything. If you don't have that foundation, it ain't gonna work. When it comes to classic cars, when it comes to buying a house, anything, if it has a weak foundation, it's gonna crack, it's gonna break. So what I learned was the foundation is semen retention. It's just that simple. And the best thing about this is you control it. You have control over this. You can control when you want to start. You can control when you not want, when you don't want to do it. But you control how long you want to go. Whether you want to stop watching porn, whether you want to stop having sex. You control all that. I don't control that for you. You control that. And once you start it, I promise you, man. And this a real promise. I promise you that your life will begin to change. And I'm not saying you go win $2 million. You gonna feel like Superman, and man, look, it's gonna change in the small details. That's important, and that's your foundation. You gonna stop chasing. I'm telling you, right? I used to be on Bumble all day, just swiping, seeing what I'm gonna find, seeing what chick go match. For the most part, I ain't gonna cap. If let's see, if I swiped all day, I'll probably get 2 or 3 chicks, and some. For the most, I don't care who you are. Some chicks just go unmatched. Some chicks just go stop talking. I don't care who you are. You never gonna have a perfect every time, unless you just that nigga, And so with that, you gotta have foundation, man. Because if you don't, you gonna always be chasing. This not the generation where you wanna chase. Because if you chase, I'm telling you, girls gonna give you the runaround. If they see you a dude that's chasing all day, they gonna give you the runaround. And I'm gonna tell you something. And this off subject. In this generation, I learned they like the guys that don't chase. They like the guys that have things going on in their life. So you want to start semen retention, and this is how you go get creative. This is how you go start staying consistent with whatever you start. Because you're not having sex, you're not watching porn. When you're bored, you're not turned on a flick. Like you find something constructive to do, and that's the foundation. That's the first thing. If you feel lost in this life, bro, that's your foundation right there, and you control that. Don't nobody else control that for you, And the next thing you gotta do, you gotta take action, bro. You gotta take action. If you feel like you're lazy, cool. Be the opposite of that. Be the opposite of that. And guess what? Semen retention go help you be the opposite of that. So you got some help. You got some natural help. You don't have to drink Monsters and energy drinks no more. You don't have to take 5-hour energy drink. You don't have to do none of that. When you go on this journey, you gonna have natural energy. You gonna have That's how I can do 2-3 videos a day, because I got energy all day. I get my right amount of sleep by mistake. Because, bro, I used to fall asleep at like 2, 3 in the morning. But now, man, I'm out. My day be busy. I'm out by 10:30, 11 o'clock. but it's natural. It's not nothing forced. You know, so once you take that semen retention journey, bro, you gonna have natural energy. So you gonna have to use that energy that's gonna benefit you. Don't use that energy, or don't go about wasting it, because it's gonna be natural energy and it's gonna feel so much better. It's gonna feel so much better. I'm telling you. This one's very important. You want to surround yourself around people that's better than you, that has more information than you. They just better than you. Like, you want to change your circle up around people that's gonna be speaking life into you, that's gonna be giving you new ideas, instead of gossiping about the rappers that died, celebrities that died. Man, that's gonna happen. You want to change your circle to people that's talking about the future, people that's like planting new ideas in your head. That's the people you want to talk to, because if you stay stuck and you keeping up with the rappers that's dying, man, you staying behind. You staying behind. The world is still moving. The world is still moving. You know, you got to keep learning, and the best way to keep learning is surround yourself with people that's better than you, people that's already there, or people that's further than you. Don't envy them. Don't be jealous. Learn what they're doing, and you'll be surprised when people start to see your energy. When people start to see that you want to work hard, when people start to see that you really want it, they'll help you. You know, they'll help you. They'll give you free information. I'm telling you, that's how it goes. You know, they'll give you free information. And this is the best thing about the internet, bro. When people see you working hard, they gonna give you that, you know, they gonna create that loophole for you, you know. But that's very important, bro. The people you talk to daily, and I know it's cliche now, but the people you talk to daily is very important, because you could be wasting time every day. While the world's still moving, you wasting time talking about rappers that's dying. You talking about conspiracy theories about, oh, this rapper. Man, look. Start thinking about the future. Start planning your life. Start being around people that's smarter than you, and learning not to envy. You know, because if you connect with them people, man, that's an extra boost. You know, it's gonna save you a lot of time. This is important too. Change the way you talk to yourself, man. You know, change the way you talk to yourself. A lot of men, you know, on the outside, we like to play tough and play like we that nigga, you know. But for the most part, bro, like a lot of dudes on the inside, like they very insecure. You know, a lot of dudes very insecure. And there's no problem with that. Like, it happens. It's life. You know, you had things you went through. But a major factor in that is you have to change the way you talk to yourself. You know, when you mess up, don't call yourself an idiot, and man, don't do that. You know, like, just hype yourself up. Okay, I get that next time. We'll do that next time, because it's very important the way you talk to yourself. It's very important, because you can have an idea about yourself that you suck. And sometimes that can be good if you can benefit from it, but for the most part, people don't. They have that self-pity. They create that self-pity on the inside, and you don't want to do that. You know, so if you already doing that, all you gotta do is change the way you talk to yourself. When you wake up in the morning, it's gonna be a good day. Even when something bad happens, you know what I do when bad stuff happens? If it's not life or death, I just laugh that shit off. Even if it's a sarcastic laugh, I still laugh, because it's life. You gotta welcome the good and the bad. You gotta welcome it, bro. And that's what I'm learning. I'll be 33 in February. Damn, that's when you know a nigga. That's when you know a nigga getting old. But I ain't got no damn chopstick, bro. I gotta buy some. But that's when you know a nigga getting old. Nigga had to think about it. What the hell? But for real though, man, as you get older, you gonna start learning this life. It's the way you talk to yourself. It's the small things, because you with yourself all day. You with yourself all day. You not with nobody else. You with yourself all day. So it's how you talk to yourself. That's very important. You know, change the way you talk to yourself. And this was important too. And this is everything I learned, bro, over time. Always have a conversation with your future self. It's a show on Netflix. Queen of the South. That's like my top 3 favorite show, and it's not because of the crime and stuff like that, but it's really because the whole show, she was she was talking to her future self because she started from the lowest of the low, and every time the episode will end, they'll show her future self like in the front seat, and it'll be telling her like, don't give up. I'm telling you, bro, to me that was so important because you have to see yourself in the future. You have to always talk to your future self. That's why I love movies like Back to the Future. I love that shit, bro. Like, it's giving me chills now because I love that. You have to always see yourself in the future, man. You have to always see your future self. When you're driving, you gotta be thinking about what kind of car you're gonna be driving. Like, you gotta always talk to yourself. Even if you gotta really talk to you, look at the back seat and just like really talk to your future self. You know, people will say, "Oh, you crazy, man." Don't worry about people say. As you get older, you go notice. Don't worry about what they say. Talk to your future self. It's very important because that's gonna keep you focused. That's gonna keep you locked in. When life throw stuff your way and knock you down, that's gonna pick you back up by talking to your future self. I'm telling you, that's very important. You know, and this one, it's hard, but it's worth it. Develop new habits. You know, develop new habits. Like, slowly kill the old ones. And I'm telling you, this is why I said semen retention is the foundation, because that's gonna be your help for all these, bro. That's gonna be your help for all these steps. You know, develop new habits. Start doing new things. You know, if you used to come home, watch porn, hey, do something else. Start writing. Start working on your hobby. Start working on that personal project you got going on. Do that. You know, if you do YouTube, start developing new content. You know, start really caring about what you put out. Like, start putting out more content. You know, and semen retention go help that. But develop new habits, bro. That's very important. You have to keep evolving, because if you don't, I'm telling you, you're gonna be like a damn PlayStation 1. You gonna be that old version. People go throw. I'm mad I threw my shit away. I should have kept that as like vintage, but people just go throw you away. They go put you in the junkyard. So you have to evolve. It's very important to stay evolving. Change is hard, but it's a must. It's a must, man. I'm telling you, I'm 32. I done seen so much stuff change, bro. You know, so imagine dudes who 45, 50, they done seen everything change. Like, now they see electric cars. Like, it's crazy for them. You know, so you gotta keep evolving with the times so you don't go crazy, so you don't get left behind, you know, by this world, bro. You gotta keep evolving. And it's gonna be fearful sometimes because change is, but you have to welcome that with a smile. With a smile, you know. And this is the last one. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable, man. When you feel lost out here, just start holding yourself accountable. And that's another thing semen retention go help. It's gonna force you to look at yourself a different way. You can't bullshit yourself when you on semen retention, when you're not having sex, when you're not jacking off. Like, you cannot bullshit yourself. It gets real. You know, you gonna start telling yourself, oh, okay, I gotta do this differently. Start holding yourself accountable. You know, that's very important, man. You know, so I hope this helped y'all, man, because I know a lot of men feel lost and you don't have nobody to talk to, or it's not worth talking to people, you know. So if you need like consultations or anything like that, you know, just send me an email, man. It's in the comment section, and y'all have a good day.